Hello and welcome back, guys. Today is going to be a ramble video, so if you haven't seen these before, I've done a few of them in the past. I'm really just going to pick a topic, which today is going to be all the new items that came from the new boss. We're just going to talk about how they change PvP and how they will affect it, or at least my opinions of it. The whole point of these videos is really just to have something to kind of talk about, get a discussion going down in the comments. You can either agree, disagree, feel free to let me know, but it's always kind of fun. I've done this with Unskulling in the past. That was quite an interesting video, really mixed comments and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure to let me know your opinion, and hopefully you all enjoy. Set on it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we'll fight this guy. So really, I guess the armor set is pretty relevant to me because I do a lot of PKing on a Zerk builds. Especially if you've been watching my recent videos, I've been on my 31 praise Zerk quite a bit. And man, I would love to PK with that new armor. I don't currently have the money, so it's something that I'm just going to wait for as the price goes down. But it increases the max hit of Zerkers to a 42-42, which is so awesome. Personally, I was one of the people that when the max was 40-40, I hit a 40-40 DDS, and that felt so good. It was like, such a clean number. So the set increasing the max to 42, honestly, for me is so cool. I definitely could see myself once the set goes down in price and I get an Infernal Cape on my Zerker. I could see myself going for the 42-42, whether it be in a series or whether just PKing with the DDS a lot more. I'm not really sure. Also, this fight, I mean, this is so stale. How is no one hitting each other? Wow. He 8-8'd both times on full void with no kite. That's rough, bud. Last second hope. Oh! It actually worked. That should be like a Torag legs PK. Alright, not bad. So I guess that's something to look forward to in the long term. I do not have a looting bag, do I? Alright, sadly not. Just get pea pots and some food and we should be good. But yeah, I could definitely see myself. I mean, going for the 40-40 on my Zerker was like such a fun goal. Like, it was so satisfying once I finally hit it. I really enjoyed doing that. So once I have the Infernal Cape, by that time, honestly, the thing will probably not be very expensive, like the armor set. So I should be pretty much good to just do something like that with a series, or if I just do it kind of on my own. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't know how much you all are, but I definitely am. And a little price check. Definitely not a bad PK because of the Torags. 430k, definitely not bad. Yeah, so obviously this set is going to affect Zerkers just because 45 defense is like, I mean, what builds are really near 30 defense? I mean, 45 defense or 42 defense are really the builds that are most likely to use it. One thing I think that's interesting, people go 45 defense for the Berserker helm, but now this new helm actually has more strength bonus than a Berserker helm. So there's really no point in going 45 defense. Kind of a bummer, actually. I would rather be 42 defense and then just be able to use that new helm, because I believe you could still hit the 42-42 with it. So I guess that's interesting. You can save like one combat level and still be able to hit the highest spec with a DDS on a like room pure kind of account, which is interesting. I think that kind of changes things, but like most people have already built their accounts, like almost no one's gonna go back and remake a 45 defense account now as 42 just because, God, that is such a time sink. But I guess people making their accounts now can consider that when they do it. So this kind of leads me on to talk about the new account build that technically is like a thing now, which is the 30 defense Inquisitor pure. I have no idea what people are going to call it. I guess we'll just have to see if this guy will fight me. So, I mean, that's technically a build now. You can use it, you can make it and use the new armor, which is kind of interesting. I mean, you would have a lot of strength bonus and you'd be able to deal a lot of damage, but you still don't have bee gloves that Zerkers have. You don't have Venge. And honestly, Venge is like what makes defense worth it. I mean, if Zerkers didn't have Venge, no one would really be a Zerker. You would get more strength bonus, but you so many combat levels that it just wouldn't be worth it. Ooh, this looks like a guy we can fight. Man, I really want to fight him. Alright, good luck, dude. So I don't know if we're really going to see people. I know some people are going to make them just because it's inevitable. People like will already have every single PK build and they'll make this new one just for fun. And you can always turn it into a Zerker. I guess one of the interesting things we'll see about it is like what quest do people decide to do to get 30 defense. Like I would assume, I think 35 defense you can get Rune Gloves because you have to complete Monkey Madness. But maybe there's another way to get Rune Gloves and still do it. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't even thought about it. I haven't looked into it at all. But I know there's people who are, or already have, which is quite interesting. So I do look forward to seeing, like, there's probably some YouTubers and stuff who will upload videos on them. Maybe if someone has one. Ooh, okay, I'm good. Maybe if someone has one and they offer it up for a video, I would definitely take them up on the offer and give it a try, which could be fun. So I think that the new build, it's not going to be very good, but I think some people will do it, and just for the variety alone, it should be worth it. Wow. He should be dead. Oh, no way! Oh, this guy is so lucky. Like, man. I think that one good thing about the defense level requirement, it will actually be, we'll see a variety of builds in terms of attack levels that use this new armor, because we'll probably see obby maulers who use it, which I don't see it being very good. That's a lot of combat levels to give up for, I don't know, like 3 max hits. It'd definitely be worth it to just get strength levels, but I guess you're a little bit tankier, although the armor's not very tanky, so I don't know, you could definitely argue that both ways. So I don't think it's going to be used on obby maulers all that much. I don't think that's like really the meta way to go about it. How did I just drink a range pot? I don't know. But we could see 50 attack accounts you doing it, for sure. Like, I could see 50 attack, like 80 strength, and 30 defense being a pretty strong build. It's not going to be as strong, though, as just going 42 defense or 41 defense and getting, like, Venge or whatever. Well, let's fight this guy. He looks like a noob. But yeah, it definitely won't be as strong as just being a pure or being a Zerker. That's kind of the problem. They just need, like, one other incentive to make that account other than, you know, just a few max hits. I really don't know what they're going to do, though. Like, I don't think they're ever going to cater towards that as a build. So I don't know what's going to happen with it, if it'll just be a dead build forever, or if one day they'll add something else at 30 defense. I really hope that they would, just because I think account variety is so fun. Who doesn't love seeing really cool accounts in the wilderness? Oh, please be dead. A 7? No way. Did I just smite an AGS? What? Didn't he turn off his prayer? Are you kidding me? I really thought I just smited an AGS. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh, I really thought I did. Where is it? Why isn't it in my inventory? Oh, that's a bummer. I went back and rewatched the clip. He wasn't using overheads the whole time, so I really wasn't even close to smiting him probably. But 250k. Honestly, just a 70 looks so clean. That was pretty cool. So I went back and watched it also to find out what I was talking about, because I totally got excited and forgot. So yeah, I think 30 defense is, overall, it's going to be a dead build. We're going to see some variety. People are going to make like 50 attack ones, for sure. People are going to make obby ones, because people just make obby builds. I think they're garbage, but people do it. Like when 75 defense obbies were kind of a thing. I mean, I even gave that a try on a friend's once. I don't know. It's kind of a thing, but overall, I think for now, 30 defense is going to be a dead build. I hope that they bring more content in the future that makes it interesting, but that it's not very promising, but I definitely hope for it. It could be really cool. Alright, this is not a good fight for me to take. Infernal Cape. Okay. I was going to say, if he doesn't even have a Gmaul, dude, he'd be risking nothing. No D boots. Oh well. I honestly don't risk that much in this setup. Ballistas are not very expensive. Okay, we're good there. But he's got AGS, so he's definitely a lot stronger. He's also got Rigor and Piety, I'm sure, at 109 combat. I kind of like that he's using the, don't worry, dude. No big deal. I like that he's using the double hides, though, because I should be able to hit really strong against him. Like, if my Ballista hits a 0 on hides, I'm going to be upset. Nah, good fight, man. So to sum it up with the armor, you know, it's not a bad addition to the game. I'm looking forward to using it on a Zerker. Sadly, it doesn't really bring any new builds that are super viable, but people will definitely make them. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of action with the armor, but it's not the biggest game changer, and overall, it's not going to impact PvP almost at all. Oh, alright. Well, I wanted to fight the other guy, but I guess we'll try this guy. So, the other thing, obviously, the armor's not going to change PvP. The question is, I really didn't even need to eat there. I don't, is he going to, what is this guy doing? I have no idea. The question really is the staff going to change PvP? So it's kind of nice that I'm making this video after a lot of people have actually already made videos PKing with it. That thing's so expensive, so your boy is not making a video with that one for a while, probably. I do plan to make a video on this account using it, though, using, like, Void Range into it. I think that would just be so fun. It seems like a really fun build. I've actually done Mage to Melee using Obby Armor, which was really fun one time, so oh. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, we're good. So that was really fun. And that seems like I could do, or at least try to do something similar. Can we get him here? An 11. Unlucky. Good fight, bro. Yeah, so being like a battle mage could be pretty fun. Just using mage in PvP in general, like when you're not hybriding, I guess, or not doing NHPKing is pretty cool because, I mean, that was never really viable before. I mean, I tried it with the battle mage, which is honestly a really fun video. If you haven't seen that one, I recommend you go find it on my channel. I use a full obby, and then we use it with the, we use like mage main hand, and then switch into the G-Maul to Obby-Maul. Yeah, that was pretty cool, but I think this setup, you know, you use it with Dragon Knives, and then you only have to do, like, a 3-way switch if you do, like, Occult, the staff, and then avoid Mage Helm or something like that. So that definitely, it's a viable setup, which is cool, but, of course, you're using, like, a 2-bill item, so, I mean, what did I come back? Nice. I stared at the bank so confused for a second. So, yeah, I mean, it's not super realistic to be doing all the time, and people won't skull with it for a while, but once it's an affordable price, I definitely see myself using that combo. Let's give a oh my. Wow. He just did a lot of damage. I'm like almost out of food. This guy's destroying me. Alright, let's see if we can turn this around. 324. Oh, come on. I almost got a kill with the Devo. I really want to get one. That was the chance. Oh my, a 57. We almost headshotted him there right as we tellied. So just from watching other videos, I've been able to tell that the staff seems pretty viable on low-level pures as a spec weapon. It seems honestly pretty broken, which is, I don't know, kind of good, kind of bad. I mean, it's good because it's a viable weapon, so it would have sucked if they added something right that just didn't have any use. So it does seem to have use, but the use just seems a little broken on low-level pures. Luckily, I mean, I don't really PK on low-level pures, so I personally can't give a great perspective on that. But just from watching, it does seem kind of ridiculous, which is interesting. Maybe they'll nerf it somehow for just low levels by maybe making it scale better with your mage level or something like that. But people will still work around that by making like low HP accounts that can really just abuse it anyways. They'll be like 99 mage and 50 HP or something like that. So I don't think I'll ever make an account like that just because I find that really boring, but you could use like Dragon Knives to it. Oh, is that dead? No! Come on, I want this combo to work. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll see people who make like ranged mage pures, which should be interesting because, I mean, that brings a new build technically that can compete with G-Maulers, which honestly, there's no build right now that can compete with G-Maulers at low combats. I mean, it's not even comparable. Like, nothing comes close right now. Debo is just not good enough without Void. He can't telly? Oh, good fight, dude. He had just spec'd, so he couldn't actually telly. A D Halley loot. Wow. That's actually a pretty good PK, even though he didn't have AGS and he didn't have a Gmaul. Interesting. It's honestly price check. I don't know if the D Halley, 150k. Okay, maybe not as much as I first thought, but 470k. Pretty good. We've got a pretty fun setup out. Oh, wow. That could have been dead already. Yeah, honestly, just really unlucky hits. He hit like a 3 on my Venge there. He hit big, just went for the ballista hit. Would have instantly been dead. This could be good. He hit big on my Venge. Come on, ballista, finish him. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I thought he hadn't died for a sec. I think that should be pretty good loot. Did we get a G-Maul cache? We did. Okay, G-Maul cache. Definitely good PK. That one should be pretty good. 700k. That's the best PK yet, I think. So the last place that the staff really has use is not really my expertise. It's in NHing. And just giving another thing that people can spec with besides AGS. I know a lot of people, when they do NHing, you know, you could basically just can't melee pray and never die right now. It kind of changes when you consider the Debo to Throne Axe, but it's not super strong, you know? It's definitely viable, but it's by no means as consistent as AGS Gmaul or double Gmaul or anything like that. Oh my. I really wanted to fight that guy. I was about to attack him and just rush my D-Claws real quick. I thought that might get him, but I guess we'll try Shimsham. So since it's not like the thing that I normally do when I'm PKing, it's kind of a bummer because I think that's the place that it's going to have the biggest impact on PvP is the NHing scene. I mean, that's definitely what's going to change the most as a result of this staff. So I look forward to seeing what other people can make in terms of content with it. But personally, I'm probably not going to do much NHing with the staff, even if I can ever afford it, depending on what price it goes down to and stuff. So I don't think you'll probably see much of that from me. Oh, a ranged Yacher. I wonder if maybe he'll attack me. I don't know. So basically, in summary, I think that the staff does bring out a new build in low-level pures. So now, wow, 83 combat. That's a nice build. So, like, I guess that's a good thing. You know, I think new builds are awesome. I find it more fun when, you know, there's variation in the people you're fighting against and things like that. So that's definitely a good thing. But realistically, at the combats brackets that I PK at, I don't think it's going to change much. Maybe it'll change the rushers who are rushing me. I could definitely see that, but that's probably about it as to how that's going to impact me. If there's any NHers, I guess, who are like watching this video right now, feel free to leave some comments down below and give me your opinion on how you think it's going to affect, I guess, like the NHing scene in general, maybe deep wildy, pure NHing, things like that. Because I really just don't have much of perspective at all. Ooh, let's see if we can get this DHer. Ah, good fight, man. I was not very close to killing him, but that's a pretty cool setup that he was using. So I think that's pretty much it. The new staff, the volatile staff, I believe is the name of the PvP one. The other staffs really just aren't going to have much of an impact at all. But yeah, I think that volatile staff for me personally isn't going to affect PvP almost at all. I think the armor will have slightly more of an impact, but also it's really not going to have that big of an impact. I look forward to trying the new armor once it goes down in price, though, for that 4242 DDS. It's probably the only time I'll ever use it, unless I don't know, unless it becomes like 20 mil, in which case I'll just go out and max on my Zerker sometimes, and if I die, it's, you know, no big deal because you lose 20 or 30 mil or something like that. Once in a blue moon, it can be fun to PK and max, but yeah, overall I don't think this update changed much for PvP, but you never really know until you get to see. So I guess over these next few weeks, we'll kind of see if it does end up changing PvP. Feel free to leave down below your opinions on the matter. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you all enjoy these ramble videos, I enjoy making them just because they're really fun to talk about these things. I think I want to do one on the best PvP builds soon, so you can look forward to that. If you all did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.